EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the birthplace of rock and roll, Cleveland, Ohio, where the ceremonial guitar has been smashed, and that means we are set for football at Huntington Bank Field. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. Well, injury's never good, especially here in the preseason. Hopefully nothing serious. They'll take a look at him and we'll step aside for a moment. Yard on the game's first play. Second down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And that is taken in by Njoku. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line. 60 Eagles.
On the ground, this is Quinshawn Judkins. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Now 1st and 10 at the 11.
That's another. Here we go. First down. 70 Timberwolves. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Judkins. No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, that was not what you would call straight line pursuit for a middle linebacker to make this play. He's got to work his way through the clutter to get to the ball carrier on the outside, and he does exactly that. That's called avoiding the trash.
His pass caught at the 4. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
Let's go. Bronco switch.
Looking to throw. Medina. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line.
A 6-yard loss. It's 4th down.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And the Browns are out to a 3-0 lead. And all in all, a pretty decent opening drive, Charles. Pretty balanced. They had the passing game going and the rushing attack, too.
I would think they have to be happy with that start because you get your ground game going, it means your offensive line and your runners are pretty happy, and then you get your aerial attack going as well. So your quarterback and receivers have smiles on their faces. Now both up to speed, awaiting their next possessions for this game. They can't wait to get started again.
Looking to put a drive together. A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
That's good. First down.
Back to Robinson now on 1st down. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. 2nd down. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 6. Operating from the gun. Callahan. Short pass caught by Henry. 7 yards there and a first down.
And the Rams. First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Off the play fake. Callahan. Right back to Henry, and Henry's got it again. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
That's another Rams first down. A gain of 16 yards.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. And it's now 1st and goal.
Rams first down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
70 Lions.
Off play action. Callahan. And he's got his man in stride, complete. The That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion and would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion, but I really enjoyed.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Bijan Robinson taking it in from a yard out. And the Rams have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Second drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. When you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But we also have to remember they did put points in the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
It's now 2nd and 19 at the 16-yard line.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. Call it a loss of 5, a big save to bring up 3rd down. Back to throw. Medina. Throw left side, complete to Smith-Schuster. So the completion good for just 3. And that'll bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Pilardi now on to punt as he sends this one away. 35 yards that time on the punt. And the Rams are going to start this drive in great field position as they take over. Throwing to start the drive. Callahan. Quick completion to Henry. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one. Force the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. And that will be incomplete. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. These kickers now, it's like... taken for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. They'll start on the ground with Jenkins. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Once again, Jenkins. Nice little juke. 10-3 our score after one here on EA Sports. On to the second from Cleveland. It's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it with a third down coming up.
Yellow, line.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try and sneak him here. And he is going to have the Browns first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
They pick it up on 3rd and 1 on the quarterback sneak, and that's not easily done because there are extra bodies in there on the defensive side, and they're moving forward at the snap.
Yeah, I was certainly expecting a handoff, weren't you?
Yeah, I totally was. I thought they'd go with it back, maybe try and get a lead blocker in front. But as you talked about in different games, those guys with confidence in their offensive line, they just want to move forward.
A great play there. 63 yards. And the Browns are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point right down the middle. And we are even at 10 apiece. So that drive, 4 plays. And it ends with a touchdown for Cleveland. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And after the field goal last time, let's see what they can get here. And at least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. An inside give, Brown. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
That's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And, you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the huddle doing the chirping. Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there about to break a big one.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 36. This is Brown going up the middle. And able to get this to the 31.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good 1st down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on 1st down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Throwing Jones. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21. 2nd down and 3. Shotgun handoff to Brown here. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. Now Jones. That is caught. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. So a decent game there on the play, but that all gets wiped out with a penalty.
Well, that's a setback, but all the good play callers, they just move on. They find something else in the playbook that can attack this defense, and they go right back on the offensive on this play.
And that is incomplete. So now the Rams send out the field goal team here. And his kick is good. And they will take the lead at 13-10. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Browns offense trotting back onto the field. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Ready.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now the former volunteer, it's Dylan Sampson. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Check.
It's a loss of a yard.
17.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
Set. Ready.
At the 37-yard
33.
line.
Yellow. Set.
They'll try the left side. Cloud.
Hurry.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yards to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
Watch out now.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard.
Down.
They'll try and run for it. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Rams get the football in outstanding field position. First carry for the Clemson man, Travis Etienne. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Over the middle, complete. It's Burton. And he's got this down to the 35. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
First down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Back to throw now on first down. They'll try and set up the screen to Etienne. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 1:55 left to go in the first half of play. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Operating from the gun, Jones. That one taken in by Whittington. Will go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 13-yard line.
They'll give this up the middle to Brown. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. 3rd and 2.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
Looking to throw. Jones. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7.
That's another Rams first down. First and goal.
On 1st and 10, here's Brown. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Rams will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
The Browns going to go on offense one final time in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards, they just declined them.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one? All I can think of is that someone on the field.
Now the ball comes loose. And now the Rams have got it, going the other way.
You know, if this is the regular season partner, we'd be talking about just how costly a mistake that was, but probably good for him to get it out of his system right now.
Just hope for him and the team it's not a sign of things to come.
Yeah, without a doubt. Plus, got to worry about making the team. Those types of errors don't help you.
Halftime coming up. Let's get you down to Orlando and our buddy Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Boy, rough crowd. No football for 6 months already. We're skipping halftime. All right, let's get right back to the action. We're set for quarter 3. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. Oh, good-looking return set up here. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. This will be caught by Brown. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
That's good for a Rams first down.
Here's a give to Brown. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Operating from the gun, Jones. They'll get this complete to Whittington. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And that's complete to ETN out of the backfield. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. On the handoff, this is Brown. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Zayvon Collins there to make the play defensively.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 12-yard line.
Jones off the play fake. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Terrence Ferguson. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Rams take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. The Rams leave the offense on the field. They'll go for 2.
The Rams will line up for the 2.
They'll try the bootleg. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
Browns 10.
And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Check right.
Now a handoff up the middle. Cloud. Yeah, he'll fight for a couple as the tackle is made at about the 32. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Working out of the gun here, Gabriel. That's complete. Largadain. And he's going to come up a few yards short of the first. They get him to the ground at the 37. Here's Michael Pilardi now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. Now a high kick, almost a pooch punt. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They defer to Brown to start the drive. Now he breaks free in the middle of the field. Touchdown, LA! Chase Brown, 69 yards. And the Rams are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
One like that, you've got to have a secondary that can find a way to him and find a way to get him on the ground. Absent of that, he's going to find the end zone every time.
The Rams leave the offense on the field. They'll go for 2.
The Rams will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. The Rams kickoff team on the field. And here we go with the ball in the air. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Cleveland offense making their way out. And Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Yellow.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Setting up the screen for Sampson. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. Give him 5 on the screen play, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
Here we go. Here we go. 45. Wide.
To the air is Gabriel. And he couldn't square up to throw there, and it falls incomplete. Here's Michael Pilardi now, as he's on to punt for Cleveland. And now a high kick here as he'll try to hang it up there. It's just a 30-yard punt that time, no return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Rams offense and running back Chase Brown set to take over once more. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at the 43-yard.
From the gun, it's Gabriel. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get the field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
Black 40.
To throw, Gabriel. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. A big play there. Ready for the regular season with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Browns take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. L.A. readies for its next possession. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. And they'll begin here with a run by Brown. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. So from the 37, here's 2nd down and 8.
On the pickup, it's 2nd and 8.
Off the play fake, Jones. And that is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. Here comes the Rams punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the third. And he'll get credit for putting him inside the 20 as the fair catch is made right at about the 19-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return. And the Browns will take over, 1st and 10.
Ready?
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. Oh, able to avoid him. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down.
1st and 10.
Gabriel looking to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Down. Red, 38.
Throwing now, Gabriel. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
He certainly isn't looking at the scoreboard out there because, to me, all he's concerned about is analyzing the field and making most of the time left in this game. Deficit's still there, but he's starting to hit them with some big plays.
And fights through one man. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
And he will find his man on the end route, complete. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 17-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Now Gabriel. Touchdown! Harold Phantom from 17 yards out. And the Browns are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point splits the uprights. And that cuts this lead down to 13.
Browns 24.
That drive goes 80 yards in 6 plays. And it's capped off by the Browns touchdown. And able to get this out to the 25. Now the Rams offense, they work their way back on the field. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Off play action. Jones. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's going to have a Rams 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching preseason football on EA Sports. And we're back now. Now here in Cleveland. It's the Rams out in front here. They've got control of the football as well as we get set for the 4th quarter. Robinson up the middle. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 35-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Callahan. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. The Rams on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This time they face a 3rd and 2. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Only able to gain a couple there. And that that's going to make it 4th down. It's a quarterback sneak. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Now they'll throw here, out of the gun. Short pass caught by Henry. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. He's got his target. That's complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
He's a gain of 21 yards.
They'll look to throw again. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 24-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's going to drop this underneath for Robinson. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
A gain of 9 yards. 1st down, Rams.
Back to throw again. Touchdown, Rams. Bijan Robinson. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Rams have put this one to bed here in the 4th quarter. The Rams leave the offense on the field. They'll go for 2.
The Rams will line up for the...
They'll try and throw for it. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. And the formula there on the 2-point try, they go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
Looking to put a drive together.
Ready. Blackboard.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
A loss of 2 brings up
Let's go now.
2nd and 12.
33. Yellow. Cut. Go.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped.
Offside. Defense.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Here's Gabriel. No yardage to speak of whatsoever. Leads to a 3rd down. They caught it right at the line of scrimmage, and before he could even think about advancing it forward, he got hit.
Great tackling, because that's what you're taught. Don't give up yards after the catch.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. So that will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
Looking deep downfield. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line.
70 Lions.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. The 4th quarter, the a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run with full playbook no matter.
That's good for Rams. First down.
They'll run with Robinson. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Bijan Robinson, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Rams up the lead to 4 scores now here in this fourth quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll increase their lead to 28. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Let's go. 52 blue.
Throwing to start the drive. Gabriel. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down.
Check white.
Up the middle they go. Sampson. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Not a ton of room available on that one, but he made use of what space was available and gained decent yardage.
On third down, they'll drop to throw. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Well, give me credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. Gabriel going to throw for it. He'll try to do it himself. And he gives himself up, but not before he gets the conversion. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth.
First down.
Check pitch.
On 1st and 10 is Sanders. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Blue 32. Ready.
Operating from the gun. Gabriel. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset.
Here we go.
They face a third down now as they try to find a late score. That is caught. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Give them 22 there on the third down conversion. And with this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for first down.
Well, we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late points. He wants his lead to stay right where it is.
And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. Operating from the gun, Gabriel. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle is going to be made at the Rams' 15-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Back to throw. Gabriel. Pass caught, right side, Fanning. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Harold Fanning, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Browns get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. great return, solid field position. He's up all the way to the 45-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. On second down, another shot for Robinson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere, where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up and they show out.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. With that, we say good night from Cleveland.